If you play that backwards, you'll get the code for my lost treasure.
His OnlyFans account.
I'm going to go in and play it backwards. I'm going to leave it in at the beginning forwards, and then the tag at the end is going to be it reversed.
I wonder what I said. I just said a bunch of stuff that kind of.
You didn't say anything. I'm sure.
No, you said your OnlyFans account. I heard it.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to Wanderful, Somewhat D&D podcast.
HTTP.
We're on episode 36 of Wanderful proper. That's crazy.
36.
We've been doing this for a long time. I'm your lovely DM Tyler, and I'm joined by the three goodest boys a Papa could ever ask for: Kyle, Matt, and Jeremy. Say hello, three goodest boys a Papa could ever ask for.
Kyle turned into a wizard.
Hello, Papa.
Kyle did turn into a wizard,
and now I'm a Goro wizard. Look at my four. Look at my four.
I can't.
There it is.
No.
Kind of.
Visual humor right at the start of an audio podcast.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's still not good.
Listen, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Some things are just for us.
True, get over it.
So
if you're hanging on by a thread trying to listen to this show,
are you an
this
audio
is going to
only?
convince you to
are
stop
you an
listening.
Audio only listener because we don't have a video version of this, and you don't check out our clips on our
and we
TikTok?
Could, but I don't want to edit the audio and the video.
Yeah, that would be a nightmare. Also, sometimes people's faces just freeze.
Long. True.
Anyway, sometimes it's just for us. So,
boys, we are in Yonder. It's still hard It's still hard to remember that we're in Yonder.
I forgot we're not on. We aren't
just
in flying Kansas anymore.
Yeah, we just had dinner with the King, with King Otto. We're in Thandor.
Yeah, and
you have all been informed of headway that Gareth and Jamiroquai have been making on discovering whereabouts or potential whereabouts of the silver-faced man, who they've just been referring to as Silver now, along with help from the Faceless, aka Alandi's gang, since he doesn't have a name for it. And when I write, I'm just calling them the Faceless until Jeremy comes up with a name.
Yeah.
You better work on one and not just bullshit it either. I want a real good name.
I want
a good referential name. And I don't want you to explain the reference either. I want it to be a reference that we have to figure out as fans of the show. I'm a fan of my own show.
Reference to a reference.
Well, you all begin to prep for your mission, your upcoming mission, I should say. And before setting off, you are approached in someone comes knocking on your sleeping quarters, the same room that you all stayed in when you were here before. There's a knock on what?
Did we sleep together?
There's large room, but I mean, y'all can share a bed if y'all want.
If they are not awake, if you two are not awake, Bon is pinching you two, and he's also pinching himself because the last time we were here, we were in the shadow dimension dream thing that happened.
Oh my god!
And Otto was like, "Bitch, I'm in a hallway and I'm spooky." No,
my god!
Fair.
So he's definitely pinching the shit out of himself. When you wake up, you see like little bruise marks on his clouds. Like he's not in depression mode anymore. He's actually blue Bon now.
Blue Bon.
He's blue Bon now.
Yeah, you
got blue bonds.
You pinched them in yourself, and as far as you can tell, you're awake and conscious.
Okay,
but you do hear knocking at the door.
Okay, I guess since he's up, I'll answer. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello?
You open the door, and in front of you stands an adorable young around like preteen age little boy dressed in messenger attire. He's got the fun little hat that's like a beret, and he's got a messenger bag and all.
I love it.
And he says to you, "Hello, sir. I was sent to fetch you for Miss Dahlia. She wishes to speak with J3B before you set off."
Oh, thank you, young sir. And what might your name be?
My name, Clancy.
Clancy. Do you accept tips, Clancy?
Oh, they're preferred.
Excellent. Alandi.
He got to make money.
Yeah.
This is an actual money system, not a made up bartering system.
Give me a couple of those
I don't want any cookies. Tell him to go away.
No, shut up. He's not selling us cookies. Give me a couple of your change lickers. Look at this.
You
cute
don't
little
want
lad.
any cookies?
Wait a minute. Do you
Boy
have
Scout
cookies?
cookies are terrible. I'm waiting for the girl to show up.
Do you have cookies? Young lad?
Well, I have my lunch that lunch that my mama packed me before I went off to work.
Wait, hold on.
I won't take
What'd she
that.
pack
No.
you?
But give me some of your
Well,
change.
let's see what kind of tip you have to offer, and then I may send you some of my
No,
sweets.
you don't have to worry about that. You'll get your
Change
tip
liquor.
no matter the lunch. Alandi, give me some of those change liquors. This
he
young little
hands
boy
you
will
like
lose his
what
mind.
has to be one of the only fresh change liquors because we've been eating on these boys for a while.
Oh,
and just
yeah.
putting them
But
back.
you-
We,
Yeah,
we can
before
we
we
can
left,
say
I
in
thought.
canon y'all picked up some more while you were in
Okay.
while you were in Duradera before you
That's
left.
fair.
Alani
Since
at this
that's where
point
they're
is not
manufactured.
confident in the
Oh
freshness
no,
of the
he
change
replaced
liquor.
his change liquors with caffeine pills.
Yeah, true.
Now I'm using the change liquors to come off them, so I'm popping them like.
You hand a change liquor to Clancy, and he looks at it. He says, what is this exactly?"
It's a candy. Pop it
Put
in
the
your mouth.
candy in your mouth. I'm a stranger. You can
Eat
trust
it.
me.
Eat it.
I
We're
don't
not
know
strangers.
if I
You
feel
know,
comfortable taking candy.
you
from
knew
strangers.
us before
When
we
I
knew
said,
you. If
when
anything,
I said
we're
tip,
giving.
I was more thinking a monetary
Oh,
sort
sure.
of.
And I put a gold piece in his hand as well.
Oh, okay. And then he eats the candy now.
If anything,
It just
kid,
take one. It
when
just
you
took
really
one
look
gold.
at it, we had to be introduced to you, so we were giving candy to a stranger. That's a kindness.
Well, but that is fair. I don't know the three of you. I just was
How's
sent
the candy?
for
No.
work. It's very good.
Great Foley
I-
work. Amazing
it's
stuff.
very tasty, and he's just sucking on it and he's enjoying himself.
Hell
I love
yeah.
that.
All right, well, lead the,
All right,
lead the way, little lad.
bye.
Oh, I thought you were bringing us?
Oh no, I was just sent to
Okay,
to tell
yes,
you
yes,
that
be off with
Valia
you.
wanted to speak with you. Oh,
Don't talk to any street toughs. Goodbye.
all right, goodbye. And that was the last time you ever saw Clancy.
Oh,
Well, at least
wow.
we did a good deed for Clancy.
Hey guys.
He's
I'm
got
just-
a gold. He could do whatever.
He's got a single gold piece and a change liquor to his name.
I just want to ask a question, and maybe
Yeah.
maybe I'm the one who's overthinking this. Isn't Dahlia like magic?
Yeah?
Aren't we all magic?
What's
Couldn't
your
she
certain
just
degree.
like
That's beautiful.
send
That was
them-
beautiful, Matt.
Yeah, a single tear rolls down Bond's face. And
Why
he
does
puts
she-
a hand on Carveth's shoulder. You could learn a thing or two from him, you negative Nelson.
You guys are weirdly okay with.
Well-
Why does the magic person just have a boy? She
Have a
could
boy.
send.
No,
she could send
he's
the
a
message.
messenger she hired, probably. What are you
Right, but
talking
why?
about?
She's magic.
Dolly is a big fan of the economy. You see, she could do something like that, or she could use her wealth that she's accrued to put it back into
Yeah,
the
that kid-
lower class.
That kid got
and-
paid
I'm
handsomely.
just
That gold I just
saying,
gave him is
I
probably
got in
nothing.
trouble for having 3 boys in a garage. It just seems like double standards.
That
Wait,
was an
Well,
entire.
I don't remember you
That's-
getting in trouble, but if you're going to phrase it like that, you probably should have been in trouble.
Yeah, you did have 3 boys in the garage while you were
And
cracked
no
out of
one
your
had
mind.
a problem with it.
No one
Yeah,
gave
the
a
three
shit.
boys did. They kept getting on to me
Also,
for
if I
calling
do
them
remember
boys.
correctly, that was
I
an
don't
entirely
remember.
different place.
I also don't remember you like paying them at all either. Were they just like child labor that you
That's a
weren't
good
paying
point.
at all?
Wow.
Like
You
This
know,
is exactly what
Alandi
they
really
said. This
embraced
is bullshit.
space law. There's no laws out here. It's space.
What did you pay them in
I'll get
change
some
liquors?
indentured
Oh my
servants.
fucking
They
God.
got paid and experience.
Have them working with heavy machinery and robotics and sharp objects.
Point to me to another 12-year-old who now knows how to install a bomb into a very unstable robot. You can't do
You
it.
gotta not say that
That's
so
a life
loud
lesson.
while we're. Hey, context is king. Let's go. Let's
hope-
leave.
I
Let's
hope
go.
you at least gave them hazard pay because like
We're gonna have to prepare
I
for this,
paid them
and I don't
double
know
what
if
I
you know this.
normally paid
We're at a
them, which was
new
nothing.
chapter in our lives, brothers. And he puts a hand seriously on your shoulders, and his face gets very serious. We're in a new chapter in our lives, brothers. We just survived some really, really intense shit, and you know what? The one thing we need right now is
grits
Well, yes.
Cool.
Besides grits, makeover.
makeover. Yes.
We're going on a new quest. We got to get rid of these old shitty space studs. We got to get back in our prime stuff. But now we're aged. We're wiser. We're a little bit stronger.
This is true.
You gotta be. I'm
And
just saying.
at that moment,
once we get
Alani
all our stuff
rips
together,
off
we go
his
see Dahlia.
tear-off
You get the mission.
pajamas in a Speedo, and he's like, let's get me some new digs.
No,
No,
you know you
you've
can't.
got to wear clothes out
Wear
to
our
the
old
place.
stuff now. We're just gonna go get it like tailored with some extra leather. Some padding. Make it nice. That's it.
Suddenly you hear a knock on the door again,
Oh
and
my-
Clancy walks in, and he's like, "You know what? Why don't I just lead you all to
Thank you,
Dahlia?
Clancy.
Oh,
Thank you. You've been
If
very
you all are
helpful.
just going to sit in here and
No.
Wait,
it's all
chat
good.
for another hour or two."
No,
Wait,
that-
were you listening in? Like,
Clancy, did
No,
you just
I-
sit out there and eat that whole candy? That thing takes a while to. Did you chew it up?
You did not inform me if I was not to chew up the candy.
Clancy.
we'll give him another
wasted on
change
you.
liquor.
Wasted on you.
No. This is
No, he
dangerous.
doesn't- exactly.
We've never
For
swallowed
once,
it before.
I
Will it
agree with
digest
Alandi.
forever?
You were impatient, Clancy, and now you'll never know the true sweetness that is a change liquor. It
Well, that's
changes
not
over
what I'm-
time.
How should I have known?
Guys, no one's ever swallowed one before. We're not sure it's safe to swallow.
Oh.
It's a suck on
Oh,
and
wait,
spit
did you
out
chew it up
candy.
at least, or did you swallow it?
I don't remember. I've eaten
Oh,
so
no.
many
You
candies
don't
this
remember?
morning.
Oh, my God.
No, Clancy. Clancy, you don't need to take us to anywhere. You need to go immediately home.
Oh,
Go-
No,
okay.
don't go home. Go
Go-
to the
You're
hospital.
What you're going to want to do
Go
is
to the
fill a bath
hospital.
with extremely cold water and garlic and sit in there for an hour,
Okay.
Clancy.
Is he cooking
Okay,
himself? Why is
and
garlic
he-
involved?
Go,
He
Clancy,
runs
hurry.
I
I
hope-
think Bond, as soon as he takes off, is laughing that hard, like cackling. All right, let's go see Dahlia. That's
Yes,
good stuff.
let's go.
good stuff.
Let's go
Um,
do our stuff.
you make your way to Dahlia's quarters, and you see the familiar beaded drapery that is her door, and you see a glow coming from the other side of candles having lit the room, which is very normal for every time you've been to Dahlia's quarters.
I just cast Mage Hand and part the beads silently in case she's in the middle of something. I just look back at you guys and be like, she might. I'm not saying that. Listen, she could be in one of those trance things. Don't do anything to put her in another coma, okay? I'll take the rap on the first one. It's on you if you do something in there. Just be cool, all right? And he just kind of walks in as the Mage Hand holds the door open for the two
Hold
of them.
on. Mom and Dad
Randy.
told me never to go into a room lit with candles.
What does that mean?
What?
I don't
Wait a
know.
minute,
Just
wait a
sometimes
minute,
their
wait a
bedroom
minute.
was
What
lit
does
with
that
candles
mean?
and they told us not to come in.
I went to like a cleric/monk school. There were candles everywhere. You've
I
come
think
to
he's
one of my
making like a
recitals.
sex joke.
Oh,
I know what he's doing.
okay. That's the only
Just
context
go
I've
inside.
experienced
Just go
candles.
inside.
There'd
We
be a
walk
lot of
in.
candles and Mom and Dad would be
Thank
in a
you.
good mood.
And I'm leaving
You-
also. He's just out there.
You walk in and you see Dahlia
Sex.
sitting. You see Dahlia sitting on a fancy cushion, like one of those Turkish cushions with all the tassels along the sides. Her legs are crossed. She's wearing a fine bejeweled gown. Her long, perfect fingernails are stroking a modest topaz cauldron
I'm just
that
picturing a
sits in
young
her
Baba.
lap. Kind of.
Mhm.
But this sits in her lap, and her eyes are a milky white, and she's like under her
sick.
breath, like chanting something vaguely spooky.
More
And
like
as
Mama
you sit
Yaga.
down, gross, Mama Yaga. As the three of you sit
Mama
down,
Yaga is
she
very good.
stops. She stops chanting. That's something I could totally put on. A shirt.
Mama Yaga, and it's like
Mama
a,
Yaga.
like a
That down real
sultry,
quick.
like looking Dahlia, like
I'm writing that down.
Mama Yaga.
Sorry, I gotta put
I'm just
that in
saying, like
my
slightly younger than what you Baba
merch
already
notes.
looks like still kind of a witch, but like a like kind of young witch,
Sexy young witch.
slightly sexy young witch.
As you sit down, Dahlia stops chanting, and all of the candles go out for a moment, leaving all of you in darkness.
Bond
And then
gasps.
after a moment, they slowly illuminate once again, as you see a somber look on her face. Her eyes have returned to normal, and she kind of vaguely stares in your group's direction, kind of staring through you, not really at any of you. And she sort of, almost as if in a trance, says, "A darkness has shrouded your future, travelers. I fear that the road ahead bears more strife and more anguish. This silver carries with them a shadow, a shroud through which I can make no clear reading." And then she kind of like starts to tip over and like catches herself as
Immediately,
she
Bond
like
sends the mage hand
awakes
to catch
from
her.
this. Yeah, and she sort of awakens from this like trance she was in, and she kind of shakes her head and holds her forehead and rubs her eye. And
Dahlia, are you okay?
I grow worried for the three of you. I mean, I should say I have remained worried for the three of you, as the path you have put yourselves on has been already filled with much strife and turmoil, as you have told us and as I have seen, but I see no clear end.
Then I guess we're all on the same page.
I hear of your upcoming quest.
No, he died.
No,
Yeah.
no, yeah.
We were happy about that, right? It's hard for me to remember. He was a
No,
betrayer.
No. Quest
No, that
was
Quest-
Jamiroquai's brother.
right.
He was the one who
Okay.
got sacrificed.
He was the only one who didn't do us dirty, actually.
Yeah, no, he was chill.
Yeah, true. He might have done something dirty
Yeah,
if he had the chance.
He did us the least
but he
dirty.
didn't.
He just lost at a drinking game to us, and that's our only interaction with him.
Yeah,
True.
he was just kind of like, yeah, I think he was the only one like, good job, like cheering us on.
Yeah, and the three of you are kind of jovially
So sad.
bantering with each other like you always do. Like this is typical. She's used to it, and she kind of like is still deep in thought as you're all joking around. and
Sorry,
she
it's
says,
a little, it's a coping mechanism at this point. That shit was spooky and cryptic. What?
Yeah,
did
we're
you,
desperately trying not to think about trees. So if you could just
and
say
what we've
anything.
already been through, but like, what does that mean, Dahlia? What? There's something stopping you from fully
the
seeing his intention?
necromantic ritual you interrupted within the mines. You mentioned a sort of evil energy, correct?
Yes, that whole place was stank with necro energy. But just that area where the body was found and like all the setup.
The other two locations, the faceless located, bear similar energies. I do not know what it is that they're up to, but something dark awaits you. And she's referring to, if you remember, Jamiroquai and Gareth informing you in the last episode of they discovered two other locations that Silver had been frequenting, and they believe that Silver is holding up in the middle of these locations.
Tyler, this is Kyle speaking to you.
Yes.
Did they ever like you pinpoint those 3 locations on a map in any like capacity to see if there was like?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how they
Okay.
figured
They
out
showed
where we
you.
need to
Sorry.
go.
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
They did
Okay,
show
good.
you,
And
yes.
also for the audience in case as a
One
reminder.
one of those locations was the mines underneath Lake Saltine.
Mhm.
And then it sort of forms a triangle to the northeast and the northwest of Lake Saltine. Right in the middle there is where they believe he's holding up.
Mm. So okay.
She says, heed my warning, friends. You have fought through unimaginable struggles within the vastness of space, and what lies ahead of you will be no different.
Tezante.
She chocolate rain.
Don't do it. He's gonna come for us.
Stay dry while
He's
others
gonna
feel
come
the
for
pain.
us. He's gonna
Chocolate
take all our
rain.
money, please.
I move away from the mic to breathe. She oh god. She holds a wrinkled hand above the cauldron as the liquid sloshes around following the movements of her hand. And after a moment, she raises her hand away from the cauldron and the liquid follows, lifting up out of the pot. She balls her hand into a fist and the liquid hardens, solidifying into a small glowing yellow orb. This
The
This shall be-
liquor.
Did you say it was a huge what?
The mystic
Imagine-
change liquor of Krav
It's a
Maga.
glowing
It is
yellow
legend.
orb.
It's not a candy. If anything, why would it be a change liquor? That's a brand from somewhere else. This is clearly some sort of lemon drop of destiny. The citron of citrus.
I like to picture that Dahlia knows the three of you well enough that
To
she's
just be
just like, you know what, I'm just going to shut up and let them get through this.
Yeah.
And
Like,
then,
put it in my mouth,
Please
Dahlia.
tell us what
I
this
will.
mystical
Give me the
orb is. I
signal.
just was.
I'll pop it
She's
right in.
not candy. She's not
she-
making candy.
she raises her fingers up and her palm shows her palms to you, and it begins to float into the three of you, and she says, "This shall be a light when things are darkest. Keep it close."
Oh,
How
Is
large
it
was
one,
it?
or did we get 3 pieces of this one thing?
How
It
large
is one orb that is about the size of the center of your palm, so you could easily.
Like a lemon?
Could Alandi have fitted
smaller
in his
than a
mouth?
lemon.
Because
Oh,
he
line.
said,
Gotcha.
"Send it
I
my
think-
way."
Have
I think
He said,
Carveth
"Send
would
it my
try to
way and
snag
pop it
it.
in my
it's
mouth."
it's literally
Whoever's in the
floating
middle at this
in
moment.
the middle of the three of you.
Yeah.
Carveth's gonna snag it really quick
Yeah,
and
let
like give
Carveth
it to
have it.
Bon.
Oh, okay.
Carveth,
I mean,
you
sure.
reach out and grab it, and as you close your hand around it, in the instant you do, the room goes dark and silent.
Oh,
This feels like the opposite.
Is that dark and silent for us too?
Oh yeah,
Is
it's
it-
just dark and silent in the room.
Put it in your
Can't-
mouth.
Oh.
question. Can
Go ahead.
either me or Alandi see? Because we both have dark vision.
Yeah.
We can see. Okay.
Yeah, she's just sitting there not saying anything.
Okay.
I'm
cool.
telling him to pop it in his mouth. I'm looking at it.
no.
Pop it in your mouth. It's a magic change liquor.
No, it's
I just
not
cast
the candy.
light on my
I
hand.
bet
It's
you
not the
5
candy.
gold. It's a magic
What?
change liquor. Pop it in
Oh
your
my
mouth.
fucking
What's
god!
going-
It's
You cast
obviously
light on your hand, and
Yeah.
Dahlia says, "No, that was your cue to leave.
Oh.
Don't pop it in your mouth."
I'm just like have my
done.
hand like right under
I
her
was-
face because she didn't move. I'm sorry.
No, I was trying to be dramatic. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Wait,
But you
hold
don't
on,
have, like,
hold
a
on. How-
door that can
I
slam
just-
open.
I have
Go on.
dark
That,
vision,
right?
but
It's
there's
like
like a
beads.
beaded curtain in the way.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not
gonna-
a door
I'm
you can
gonna
like
fuck up
slam
your
open
beads.
to make us leave. It's like it's beads.
Dahlia, just give
I'm
us a
gonna
little
trip.
light then.
Just put them
look,
on dim.
I'm gonna
We'll-
turn the
I'm
light
so
off,
sorry.
and we can
I am
we
so
can do this
sorry.
again, and we're just
Okay,
gonna go.
no, it's fine. Just
I wanted
she
to actually.
she snaps and the
I gen-
candles all light up again. She's like,
Yeah,
know, go. That's
as much as
fine.
I'm not
Wait,
trying to
wait,
waste
Dahlia.
time, I genuinely wanted to talk to you at some point if you have the time. But I guess we're leaving. When I come back, sure.
Is
If
it
I come back,
pressing,
ooh, spooky.
or-
No, how are you? How have you been? I haven't seen anyone. This is
That's fair. We shall have time to catch up and reminisce.
I certainly. Are you
Should
doing
you-
well since you woke up? You're not feeling any
You getting
residuals.
good exercise? I
My-
know comas. You gotta stretch
Not like
out.
woke up today.
My
Woke
health-
up from the coma.
No, I
My
know.
health has returned
up.
to a similar state to where it was pre the incident.
Okay. Are you sure? Is there anything we can do for you or get for you while we're out? Anything?
Maybe a carton of milk, a couple eggs.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, hold
Dahlia,
on. No,
you,
this
no,
is
you've got to
no,
know.
I'm
You've got to
okay.
know that those
Uh,
things will go really bad before we even got to you if you were being for real.
No,
for
I
real.
know that's the joke I was making.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm trying
Here.
my hand at comedy.
I know. I know it's
King
not
Otto
much.
has been encouraging me to try comedy.
No, for sure. That was actually.
He says
really
I can
funny.
be
We're
rather
laughing. We're yucking
off-putting
it up.
sometimes.
So good stuff. Good
She
stuff.
didn't specify
here,
the milk still.
just in case your dark foreboding message actually comes to fruition and something happens, this is my
Oh, it will.
insanity from the sewer journal that I kept on my half of how things were going, what I did. You can kind of catch up on old Bond's life. Read that book. Don't put it on anything you really like. It's a little damp. And you learn a bit of what I was going through and find out whether or not I need therapy. The answer is yes.
You hold this notebook out to her, and she reaches out and touches it. And the second you're both touching it, a little shock of electricity kind of shoots into you. Not like anything big that hurts you, but like it kind of jolts
Like a
you. And
spark,
she's like,
yeah.
and she says to you, "I've just absorbed all of its information."
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I'll read it while you're gone.
Oh, that was crazy.
That was just a little trick.
That was
that
funny.
was-
that was pretty funny.
I thought.
Thank you.
I thought that's what
All
that meant.
All
Thank you.
See,
All right,
see,
now
see
get
when
out.
we get back from
You
our
got-
big
you can
spooky
do it.
mission.
Good job, guys. You got it.
Yay, bye. You have any of those? No, you know what? Sorry. I'll borrow some incense when I come back. I want them. They smell nice. Your room is always so nice and tidy. He's closing the beads.
so with
like he keeps kind of like just peeking through one bead saying that.
So
I think
with
at
that,
one
you
point
all-
Carveth just grabs like Bond and just like yanks him like, come on, we got shit to do.
Yes,
Come
yes.
on.
Sorry. What?
no, you hang up. Yeah, that's good.
Do one of you guys want to put this in a bag? Do we have a protective bag of some kind? I don't have a bag of holding.
No,
I know Alandi does.
Yeah, I can
I
put
don't
it in
have a
my.
bag.
Yeah, put this.
I can put it in my safety sack.
Yeah, put it in there. But
You put
it's not
it-
that big. That's a giant orb. What you just mimicked.
wait.
No, I have
Okay,
tiny
in
hands.
our real
But
world.
wait, can because
I got these
Alandi,
tiny hands.
I am really
These guys are-
worried about you actually eating this thing.
No,
Is
she
this-
said it
wait,
wasn't a change
shit.
liquor. She said it wasn't
Okay,
a change
look-
liquor.
okay,
Alandi,
please
Alandi,
don't
I need
put
you to
that
look
in your
at me.
mouth.
I need you to look at me
We
right
don't
now,
know
Alandi.
where that
If we
thing's
get
been.
something called the ultimate change
Alandi,
liquor, I'm not
Alandi,
even
take my
thinking
hand.
about it.
Alandi, take my hand.
Okay.
I will burn a 5th level spell to absolutely obliterate your entire shit if you eat that.
You don't
Please don't
swallow
eat that.
change liquor. We went over this. Even if I popped
Whatever.
it in my mouth,
Don't
you
put
swallow
it in.
That boy's probably gonna
Alandi,
fucking
look
die.
me. Alandi,
I don't know what
look me-
infinite candy in your stomach will do,
Alandi.
but it's not gonna be good.
Alandi. Hey,
He's gonna have a
I
stomach
need you to
ache
promise
forever.
me. I need you to promise me you're not going to eat that. I don't know what it does. What if it makes like a big weapon and then it cuts you in half and I have to watch you die? Like, we don't know what the fuck this is. She's
No,
just
I-
very
That's
cryptic.
kinda
We're same
fucking
page.
crazy.
I already, as soon as she said it wasn't a change liquor, I lost all interest in it.
Okay, as long
I'll
as
hold
I
on
know
to
for
it, but I
certain
don't
you're not,
want it.
that's not the same. And I need you to hear me when I say this. That's not the same as saying I won't put that in my mouth. And I'm watching you, but I'll take that as an answer. And I'm
I
hoping.
think I answered technically.
And we go to the place with the thing. and
Yeah,
the
so
people.
you all meet up with Gareth and Jamiroquai and prepare to set off on your mission.
I immediately
Um,
ditch those losers and start holding Garrett's hand.
To find the
So
ultimate
the
change liquor.
J3B for the time being becomes J5P as you all prepare to set off after Silver, as he's being affectionately being referred
it's
to.
J3B. I can't talk today. It's J3B plus P and G. Come on, man. It's right there.
P and G.
Pharrell, and unless you're spelling Pharrell with an F.
Jamiroquai and Gareth.
Oh, damn. I thought you said Pharrell.
Did I say Pharrell?
Well, earlier you mentioned that
I might have. I meant Jamiroquai and Gareth.
It's fine.
Because they've been working together as an investigation team.
Okay, cool.
So
Hello.
is
Together.
there anything else y'all want to do before you set off?
Getting the clothes lined with like actual battle ready like leather. It's like our old uniforms, but like more padded up and dope. I figure we don't have to do too much to Alondi's other than give him like a dumb, like one of those old football helmets made out of leather. You know what I'm talking about? And then for Carveth, I'm thinking like a really dope like flowy sash that has like weighted little rings on it. So as he's doing his cool monk shit, he can kind of like whip that at people's faces.
I love
And then
that.
for mine, I have like little like vial holders for like potions and like spell component like incense and things on my like wrists, so I can just quick toss, kind of like a little biting off of my design for my Blood Moon stuff, but not too much that it doesn't look like old Bond. Just like old Bond with like a battle suit underneath the robes.
I think
it sounds
Carveth
like
would stick.
Alondi's just wearing a beanie now.
You got like one of those
A battle
skull caps
beanie,
made out of
I'm
leather
with
with the like, but it's got the dog ear flaps on the side.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm talking about? It's like an old pilot's cap.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
I love it.
I think Carveth's gonna stick to like
It's
what
got like
he's
a
kind of
dope
been
visor,
wearing,
so you have like
but
perfect.
like
What he's been
definitely
wearing.
adding the sash in there. I do like that.
Alondi's helmet cap thing also has a little visor, so he never has the sun in his eyes when he's doing his rogue, like lining up a shot bullshit.
You
that
gave me
bullshit.
aviators
Oh my God.
too? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus
they're built
Christ.
they're built into the helmet.
You're gonna be like flying some planes soon.
I'm gonna be such
Yeah.
a cool pilot when she gets back.
Like straight up a
Dope as
leather
fuck.
pilot's cap with the goggles.
Oh my god!
So, so the group of you, freshly decked out in adventuring gear.
Yes.
That the energy of this episode's been chaotic. I've gotta say.
It's been very fun for me. I'm loving this episode.
You begin to make your way on your path. You've got a little bit of a trek ahead of you.
any rolls,
but-
Papa? Do we have to do any rolls?
In a moment.
Yeah.
So Gareth kind of takes the lead on informing you all on what exactly has been going on. He says,
I have a question real quick
go
before
ahead.
we get too far. I know we just got money. Do we want to like stock up on anything before we go?
We can do that.
There's
after the
nothing I
fact.
want to buy that isn't from Bees.
Okay, that's fair.
Bees has
Well,
all the
he-
dope shit.
Okay,
They're not
but
even gonna be able
you
to see
all.
that.
I'm pretty sure you all do have like a potion or two too, but
But if we wanted to after the fact, we can do the buying stuff. But like,
okay, sounds good.
if you have stuff in mind that you need for whatever we're doing,
Mhm.
I guess we can't. I don't know. Tyler's trying to move on with the story, so I don't want to.
I'm just trying to move a little bit.
Yeah, we can do that after.
You begin to make your way towards your destination, and Gareth sort of along the way informs you of what to expect. He says that so we're headed into what is to the locals called the Forlorn Forest. It got that name because there's this old myth that lovers have searched for the spring at the center of the wood and have all lost their way and never to be seen again. That's just a myth. People have all been there, but it like sounds cool and spooky.
Why do
What
love?
was that name again?
The Forlorn Forest.
Okay, I thought I just
Why?
think I heard you
What
right.
is this? Why is the spring? Why are couples going to the spring? Like, is there not a myth about why?
Oh, it's just like a romantic, like pretty spring.
Mm.
Oh.
To do
So,
like stuff near the spring.
Like to do sex to each other.
Mhm.
I
It's like where all the
guess.
kids drive their carts
I
and
see.
horses.
Yeah,
up
it's
to
it's like that. It's like a high school legend
Like-
kind of thing.
Like
I guess.
make out the point or something.
There's,
Like,
like, cool
Exactly.
graffiti and people are smoking
Exactly.
CDs and drinking.
But-
This
small
place
boy
sounds like
beers.
it's gonna have a smell to it.
It's
It sounds
actually
like we
really
might get
beautiful.
bullied if we go there.
I saw it while we were doing our research. It's not too difficult to find. I mean, you could definitely get lost in there, but it's not like it's not crazy. The spring sort of almost resembles like a natural fountain. It's pretty awesome. You so he kind of tells you all that as y'all are heading that way, and you have a good, good bit of travels to get there. Indiscriminate fantasy walking time, and as you happen upon the Forlorn Forest, you see that it is a relatively dense and dark forest. It's nothing like as dark or claustrophobic as some of the other ones you've seen, like the Ironwood. But it is. You could see how like a lesser experienced traveler or person could get lost in such a wood.
Get lost in the wood, you know the saying?
What does that mean?
Oh,
Why are you?
I mean,
you won't.
like,
why are you not breaking eye contact?
Is that
I don't
because-
understand.
is that like you're sad? Are you getting
No.
high? Are you what are you saying?
Is this a
I
candles
know what I
thing
would
again?
attribute getting
No.
lost in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Oh, no, you get lost in the wood, because like, haha, sex joke, No, okay. I was trying to vibe off you guys earlier. I was trying
you
to pay
weren't looking at
attention.
me,
and
you
then-
were looking at-
oh,
yeah.
that
That's
was
not-
way earlier.
No,
Is
I
that
got
why
the
you just
lazy
kept-
eye, so like I can't really look at one person
Well, you just
specifically.
kept
Wait, does Carveth also have the lazy eye?
Yeah, he does. I just now made that up. It's canon.
That's good.
What about Alandi, Jeremy? Does
No,
That's a lot. No.
no,
If
he
that's
has good
canon,
eyes.
then we all should, because I
It's
have
a
one after
fantasy.
my traumatic brain injury.
Oh no.
No, his,
anyway?
no, his left pinky is slightly shorter than the right, but I don't know if that.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Jamiroquai kind of chimes in as you're approaching the wood and says, "Yeah, so the 3 points we showed y'all kind of converge perfectly right in the center of this forest where the that spring is. As far as I could tell, whenever Gareth was here before, there wasn't anything out of the ordinary, but that was months ago, so we really don't know what to expect here. Civilians in the surrounding areas have been saying that the woods started to become overrun with, quote, evil spirits in recent days.
Oh my god.
That could
doesn't
mean
sound
any
good.
number of things to the local people. Obviously, like, evil spirits could be like orcs or goblins, or they could just be a bunch of racist people in town who are just like,
Yeah.
there's
Wait,
bad people
so wait,
moving
the
into
spirit,
town.
they-
I don't know yet.
They're physical people, not like actual.
No. The civilians in the neighboring towns, I said, have started to, like, there's been murmurs from the people in the surrounding areas.
Of spirits.
Yeah,
saying
they've
that
been saying
the-
stuff like the
saying
energy's
that-
bad now. That those
Yeah,
Oh,
now
yeah.
now the
moved in.
forest is full of evil spirits.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know what that means.
Oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Also, I will say, not to get off track, but I was very impressed with the city that we were at that I totally remember the name of, that was only like a week, Duradera.
Or there
You
are
know, they
Thandor.
they were very racist against us. That was kind of impressive because we were the only non-human people there.
But to think if we didn't have those birthmarks, do you think maybe?
Oh
it'd have
no!
been like-
Oh, that is true. That
No,
is
yeah.
true.
Technically, by their logic, we're from there. But that's our
Yeah,
old stomping ground.
they're still
or
like
something.
blood purists. It's just not directly related on racial
like,
lines. It's like a
True,
True,
it's
that
complicated
also was
racism.
mostly the elites that clearly had a problem.
It's like-
you know.
Mm.
It's like advanced racism, you know.
Mm.
Social.
You,
But
Yeah.
yes, so are we headed to the foreboding forest or the
We're
at
the
that-
foreboding
frightening
forest.
the frightening
that we are.
fjord?
Yeah, that we are.
All right.
Who wants to lead the way, so to speak? I guess.
I could
I guess. I guess
I
I think I
Gareth
should be in the
and
middle because heals, and I got to.
I
Yeah,
can
get-
I can be up front because I feel
Okay.
like I can help out.
Oh, how do you
if
like your
want
little
to-
sash that I got you made? With
Oh
the
my
cool
god, the
ring?
sash is so good.
I want to see you knock someone's face with that thing one of these days.
I love playing with them. Like I like to just swing them
It's
about
jingle
because
jangle. I know it's a little off your
Mhm.
stealth aesthetic, but I figure you're so
Mhm.
monk.
Yes, Alandi?
Oh no, that's Alandi sitting in the back while they're talking, flipping his new shades on and off.
Oh my god.
Just playing with the little-
And your dope helmet that definitely not at all wasn't a joke. It started off as a joke, but as I kept designing it, I was like, this is actually
Yeah.
pretty cool.
You don't wear it as
It's
a
a
joke.
gift from my brother. I'm keeping it forever.
You so Carveth volunteers to lead the way, and Jamiroquai, or rather
I'm
Gareth
casting
plans
guidance on him.
Okay.
And bardic inspiration for
Gareth
my
plans
brothers.
on staying beside you and sort of right behind you, kind of to help you know which direction to be going. Make sure, since he's been to this spring. So what is the game plan in the way of, are we sneaking?
I
Are we
think we
just
should
being
definitely
we,
stealth.
prepared
That's why I gave.
we definitely
'cause-
stealth.
I'll also guide my other brother as well, and myself. Why not? Guidance
You know
all
what?
around. Guidance for everybody.
I'll
That's
give us a little. I'll give us a little pass without the trace if you think that.
How does that work
good.
again? Can you give it to everyone?
Yeah, it's a
just-
cantrip.
It's just pretty much. I'm pretty sure it's everybody around me that's within 30 feet.
Well, it's up to 8 people. I thought. I think.
Is that what it is?
I think there's a person limit, but I think it's a pretty high.
If you got to roll for the other NPCs, they get a plus D4.
It just says each creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Oh, I guess there is.
It doesn't.
That's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't give me a limit or anything.
There's a limit to how many people can be within 30 feet, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah. So you pass.
I'll
pass without trace.
No,
that's
I'll
a plus
pass.
10.
I'll pass. Gas without the trace. And
farted.
And you fart.
did.
Yeah.
yes,
And no one knew
that's
he
how.
did, but we
That's
smelled
how I
it.
do it. That's the only way I know how.
That's
to
called
do
silent
it.
but
It's like,
deadly, Carvel.
Oh.
So yeah,
Yes.
with that plus 10 and the
Oh
D4
my god, he
for
is
everyone,
silent but deadly.
let's
Carveth
get
is a
a stealth
fart.
check from everybody.
I
Really?
didn't
Oh,
roll
good.
great,
Okay.
but
Thank
kinda
God
doesn't
for
matter.
advantage. Am I right, fellas?
Oh, we have
that's a lot
advantage.
better.
Wait, you have advantage?
No, you
I
don't
thought
have
we did for
advantage.
passive out of gems.
Oh, no, you get a
just
plus
get
10.
plus 10.
Oh,
You get plus 10.
I got
well, that's not good.
21.
And then plus 10.
Oh,
It's
that's
a good
actually
thing
fine.
that pass without trace is a thing because
works.
Gareth rolled
roll my
a
D.
2
Where's
Oh,
my D6?
God.
plus 10 plus 3 for that guidance. So he's
what's
good,
the
but
guidance?
that was as close as it could
I'd
have
like
been.
to think it's because
A
we were
D4.
flirting because he's like
D4?
farther ahead in line of me.
Yeah.
Because I also rolled a 7, and so I rolled my D4 of guidance, and that's plus 2, so that's in total 22, I think.
Carveth got a
19?
35.
Oh, well, plus your number. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carveth is
35.
gone.
All right.
You can't see Carveth at all.
Well, honestly, you probably could be invisible through most of this forest.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
That's
because
the
there's
fair.
lots of
shadows.
shade.
Oh,
and
yeah.
shadows.
Oh, so you mean
so yeah.
advantage? No, I'm just kidding.
So you all slowly make your way into the forest, and while you're in here, you're hearing all sorts of creepy sounds, different creaks and animal sounds, and you walk through for a good 15 or so minutes without seeing much other than the occasional bird or merkmonk scurrying around. Can I get Carveth
Mhm.
a perception check since you are leading the team?
Mhm. With advantage or not?
Nope.
Okay.
What would you get advantage for?
I don't know.
For believing in himself?
I have dark vision and what's his face is helping me. Ooh, 18. 18.
All right.
Wait, you
so-
said perception?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 18.
So that's great. You in the lead, you notice up ahead a band of creatures. You can't quite tell from your current vantage point or
Mhm.
distance exactly what it is,
Mhm.
but you can tell just up ahead on the path there is a small band of creatures making its way in your direction.
Guys, there are some creatures that are heading our way. What do you want to do? Do we want to sidestep? Do we want to just hide? What do you guys want to do?
Let's be cautious about this. We
Mhm.
don't want to be too gun shy. I
Mhm.
feel like there's a lot of tension from where we last were. I'll follow your lead.
Yeah,
Okay.
not to mention, guys, it's gotten like pitch black in here. It's like crazy dark. Oh, wait a second. Never mind.
I knew you were doing something stupid.
God damn it.
It is not pitch black in here.
It's because I was wearing shades in a dark forest.
I think we should try to stealth and let them pass. Maybe
Yes,
they're just
let's
passing through.
let us hunker down. Maybe we get up the trees. I don't know. What
That's
do
a
you think?
great idea. If anyone's bad at
Hold on,
climbing, I
Gareth
can
is in a
levitate
full
you.
knight's outfit. That's
I
not
can,
gonna.
don't,
Just get in
and
the
then that's
bushes.
when Bond just goes, "You raise me up," and rises him up to the tree. He's gonna climb up
Yeah.
about 20 feet and
Yeah.
just holds onto his hand
guess-
as they drift up.
Yeah, I guess let's climb up the trees then.
Yeah.
Stealthily.
Let me get
What do you want,
Alani's
stealth?
hiding
Athletics?
behind a tree, not up a tree.
I
I'm
definitely want athletics for anyone who's attempting to climb. I think if you were attempting to climb,
Not
I might
climbing.
need a new stealth check at disadvantage.
Would you say an
Mm.
athletics check to hold on to Gareth's hand as I'm like?
Oh
as
yeah,
he's
Gareth
floating up
isn't
in the air?
climbing.
Yeah,
Gareth is not
floating.
climbing.
I'm just hanging on to his hand.
Maybe an athletics just to maintain.
Can I?
Because like you'll have
Fuck
to
it, I'll
maintain
do,
your
I
grip.
want it to be fair because I could easily just lose my grasp or something.
It should
you know?
probably. It should.
Can
It
I?
should probably be an easy check. 'Cause
Can
you're
I
just-
like blend into like a shadow of a tree and appear at like the top of the tree?
Like underneath the canopy. That makes
Yeah,
that makes
I
sense.
would
Are
think
you
you
a
totally
monk?
could.
Yeah, I am a monk.
Well, yeah,
Just
he probably
run,
could have gotten
you
up there
dexterous
easy.
bitch.
He
But
doesn't have
No.
to climb. He can literally dip in and out of
but
shadows.
that is a
like,
good point. He could literally teleport up there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah,
This
you
is
could totally
great.
do
That's
that.
the coolest to see him just.
Yeah. You just see
like, fade
Carveth.
into
Yeah,
the shadow.
yeah. Carveth literally like doesn't break eye
It's the only
contact
time
with
I
any of
hear
y'all,
his name.
and like literally just backs up into the shadow, and then
Mhm.
just like the shadow envelops him, and he appears up at the top of the tree.
Yeah, you do that, and the group hides in a number of bushes, and you see after a moment. Well, first you hear like clanging of like armor and things like that, and
Oh shit!
as up ahead comes into view on the path a group of 3 smaller human-sized skeletons
Oh my God.
donning patchwork armor, and each of them has a shield and a short sword, and then with them in the back of the 3, the 3 are almost like surrounding kind of. You see a much larger undead sort of, it's like a skeletal creature as well, but it still has bits of flesh sort of clinging to the bones, and
Oh God!
it holds a large club as the group sort of makes its way down this path, and as it sort of gets to the area that the group of you were, they start to pass, and sorry, let me make some rolls real quick before I
Yeah,
just
see
do
perception checks
things.
for these bitches.
Well, it should just be their whatever their passive is, unless they're actively looking.
I think they might have seen
They're
this.
probably
They
actively
are
looking.
actively looking.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're on a patrol, I would assume.
Wow, that is some really good rolls.
Oh man.
It's all right.
So the giant figure and 2 of the skeletons kind of are looking around on either side of them into the woods and peering through the darkness, but not really seeing much. And as they sort of are almost like just getting past where you were, one of the skeletons, who happened to have rolled a natural 20,
Oh my God.
sort of catches a whiff of something and kind of stops and is like starting to look around and like very
As he starts to look around,
uh-huh
I want to look at my brother in the trees. My brother's in the trees.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of give you a,
No,
what are we doing? Like,
Carvet's
give me
just
thumbs up, thumbs down is all he's doing. as-
Carvet's gonna go. Just give him like a hand, like a thumbs down and a hand,
Mhm.
just to like wait. He's
Alright.
he's gonna be
Then
like just
As I
he's
see
gonna
him give
slowly-
me that signal, I will
Yeah.
prepare a spell.
okay.
Cool.
And I
won't
think
do
as
anything.
as he's doing that, and he's like holding, like having everybody hold,
Mhm.
Carvet's gonna pull out his short bow as well,
Mhm.
or long. What the fuck do I have? Whatever I
Short
have.
bow.
you should have a short bow. It's the one
Yeah.
Alandi gave
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, you do that, and I think Gareth and Jamiroquai sort of do the same thing. I think Gareth kind of just puts a hand on the sword on his hilt, and Jamiroquai sort of does the same. Jamiroquai has a sort of like dagger more so than like a sword.
I would look. Bond is going to look up at Gareth holding his
Mm-hmm.
hand because they're kind of both floating there. When I tell you to let go, if something does happen, let go. Only when Carveth gives us a signal that shit's popping off will this happen. I won't jump the gun. But when I tell you let me go, let me go.
You all kind of see this one skeleton stopping and sniffing around, and you all sort of like prepare yourself just in
Mhm.
case. And you see the skeleton kind of start to moan and groan, and it places a hand on the large creature, and they share some sort of difficult to understand guttural exchange of sounds.
What language?
Any chance it's infernal?
Or primordial?
So they are not speaking so skeletons can't actually speak a language.
In your
it is
canon?
more in D&D.
They're making gross Morse code
You
noises.
can
Yes,
make
they're
skeletons talk if
more-
you want, Tyler. You have that power. You're,
No, I know.
you're God.
I may in the future. Right now, this skeleton is unable to
He's
like
speaking
form
bones.
words. It is more trying to like through gesture
Like signaling.
it's groaning and making sounds, and it is sort of conveying to this large creature that it is smelling something. And do any of you speak giant?
I do not.
Nope.
Let me check my notes just to be safe. I didn't learn some weird shit.
Does Jamiroquai or
No.
Gareth speak?
No.
Okay.
I have the giant's repair, and I can fix things because of the Iron Giant.
Oh, the Iron Giant. Yeah.
Oh
No.
my god. I love that.
You sort of hear this giant creature murmur something in a language that none of you understand, and yet somehow you know what language it is.
What's the deal with that?
You sort of hear it murmur something, and the other skeletons that weren't sniffing around kind of look back at it and begin to sniff around, and the big creature sort of says another indistinguishable phrase and kind of points its club and like softly like swings it around as it points into the surrounding wood, and the skeletons slowly begin to pan out around the surrounding area into the woods. You do have the upper hand.
Yeah, I think seeing that they're like not really like exactly sure where we're at, but they've picked up kind of that people are nearby.
They are walking into like they will happen upon you. I will say.
Okay,
Like
gotcha.
they are fanning
They're
out
like-
into the woods
they're
where all of you
closing-
are at this
okay,
moment.
yeah,
I want to take
Okay.
out my wander phone.
yeah.
And I'm going to say to you guys, so if they get too close to the bushes where Jamiroquai is, they are going to discover him because he didn't climb into a tree.
Okay.
I put mine on silent earlier, so I didn't hear
I
this.
could cast. I could cast silent image in a direction and have them fuck off that way, and we dip.
Kyle, I want
Or-
you to. I don't
I
know
could
if
go
this is
with
how
what I was
D&D
going
works,
to.
but this is how I'm doing it. I want you to make a stealth roll for you having just spoken.
Yeah,
To try to beat
Yeah.
their searching for you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I got you. No worries. I believe in
You
myself.
do have plus 10.
Yes. Okay. So that is, and then I'm gonna roll my d4.
Yeah, plus 10.
Did you already roll that D4
Yeah.
when you
Oh,
did your
wait,
first
no, yes,
stealth
I did.
check?
You're right. Okay, so that's 16.
Is that with your plus 10?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
They
man.
rolled a 17.
Oh.
They hear sort of like almost like the whistles of like a person whispering, those sorts of sounds, and this one skeleton makes a loud grunt and points in the direction that it just heard you from, and the other
All
creatures
right.
all turn in that direction. The 3 skeletons fall back and surround the large creature as they all face in the
They
direction.
caught him still on the phone too, so I guess he just is like, I guess this is as good a way of anything to distract them from Jamiroquai.
I want to roll for roll for initiative.
I already had a spell prepared, by the way.
You did have a spell prepared, but you gave away the
That's
upper
fine.
hand by talking.
That's fine. All right, rolling for initiative. Ooh, I've got plus. Are you shitting my whole
Ooh.
dick apart?
Let's go. I'm rolling really
God,
good tonight.
yikes. Got an 11.
21.
I've been rolling these low ass numbers. I
21.
got 11.
Nice.
Alandi said 11. Bond said 11.
Ooh,
Carvin said what?
rollies.
Oh
21.
wait, yeah. If you want to see
Uh,
which one of us goes the first in the tie, roll just a flat d20, Jeremy.
7.
Oh, you just no. It's 8. Never mind. I thought it was a 6 again. I was gonna be
Oh,
pissed.
shit.
I do just want to point this out before the fight starts because I think I clarified it. I was behind a tree, not the tree that they were all hiding in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I will
Yeah,
say
no.
they only know the location of Bond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and by proxy, Gareth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because he's just
hanging
floating
from him on
next
the
to a
phone.
tree.
You were
He's not in a
hiding.
tree. He's floating next to a tree.
Got it.
Like his head might be up in the canopy, but his legs and me are dangling out of it.
Yeah. So first in the initiative order is Jamiroquai. No,
Ooh.
Carveth. Sorry.
Oh shit! I was
Carveth.
like, damn,
Carveth.
look at you.
I was like,
Jimmy.
hello.
It was close,
Come
but
out of
I
the
forgot
bushes,
that you rolled a
fucking him up.
21.
Yeah. So Carveth is just going to he was kind of like, I guess, trying to stay trained with his short
Yeah.
bow, and he's just gonna go ahead and release the first arrow at, I think he's gonna go for the big guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you so a couple things.
Mhm.
You aim your arrow or your bow at
Mhm.
the giant skeleton as
Mhm.
he is, and attempt to fire a bolt at it,
Mhm.
for which you would get advantage for because it does not see you. However, one of the skeletons is going to use its reaction to inflict or impose disadvantage on you, which makes it just neutral.
Yeah. But would it know
in
where
defense.
It doesn't
No, it's a
have to.
reaction in defense of
It's
the
okay.
creature.
Is this a skeleton
Okay.
monk? Is he deflecting this missile?
No, they
No, he has a
are
shield.
protection fighters.
Oh,
There's a-
wow.
there's a-
Even crazier. dude.
Wow.
It's a very good fighting style.
Oh, man.
Okay,
It's
This
so
boy's
just
about
a
to
straight
bust out
roll?
the maneuvers.
Straight roll.
Straight roll.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You got this.
Oh god.
No,
4
you don't.
plus 9, 13.
That does not hit.
Damn. Okay.
But you have given your position away now.
I have.
Nice. Good job.
Let me see. Yeah. I can't remember with monks. Do I get to shoot again? Like I can't. I don't remember all that stuff.
What is it? You get 2 attacks as your attack. Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
So.
So then, yes, you would.
Extra attack. You can attack twice instead of once. Okay. Yeah. So actually, I think I just get another attack for my normal attack. Yeah.
That's
okay.
what I said.
Okay. Cool. Okay, that's better. 19.
19, and that was without advantage because
That
another
was just a
of
straight
the
roll.
yeah. So actually,
So
one of
disadvantage.
now that you've given your location away, so you only get 1 reaction a turn. One of the other
Yeah.
skeletons is going to attempt to defend it. So
Mhm.
now you have disadvantage on this
Okay.
roll.
Oh god. Well, the second roll is a nat 20. So.
Oh.
So.
Well,
19.
so a 19.
Yeah, 19. And then
That definitely hits.
I'm just gonna roll digitally. for
I say
this.
definitely. Like it you know,
Yeah.
it hits.
13 damage.
13 points of damage.
Yeah, and then I guess I'll use my. Oh, I can't shoot again with my bonus action, correct? Because I can just.
No,
do...
it would be
no.
you get a flurry of blows, which is just
Yeah.
melee attacks. How much damage did you say? I'm sorry.
13 damage. Da, 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 da. I think. Da 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 da. I think
You can use your movement to come down. You can do a
Yeah,
number of
I
things.
think. Carveth, after letting loose an arrow, will and hitting the main guy, will jump off the tree, almost like a Assassin's Creed eagle dive. In the dive, put up the short bow and pull out the staff, and land do a barrel roll.
Yeah. All right, give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. Well, I don't take any fall damage, but
That's fine. But I could make you go prone if you fail it.
that's fair. Athletics check.
Yep. No,
Or save.
acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics. Save.
No,
or...
it's a skill check, not a save.
Okay. 22.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
It was pretty badass.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. And that'll be
Yeah,
it.
you do that.
Yeah, I'll try
All
to I'll try to post up like semi near the guys, but not like right next to them.
Cool. Yeah. You do that. Up next is Jamiroquai, who is going to sort of see all this happen and attempt to pop out of the bush and stab one of the smaller skeletons with his dagger. Just sort of take a quick little jab. He gets a quick little jab and does a soft little 6 points of damage. All right, and that's his turn. He's not much of a fighter, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He was more gang violence and intimidation. Up next is lots of low rolls. Up next is Bon
Ooh.
with his 11.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I look up at Gareth and I say, drop me.
Wait,
as he
drop you?
Yeah, drop me. Yeah, like I want him to drop me.
I thought you were holding him.
No, what?
Yeah,
No,
no,
I thought you
because-
were floating him.
Oh,
yes.
no. The
Because
way
you're
I
him.
explained it, I levitated
You said to
him.
tell to yeah. I thought you were levitating him.
Yeah.
Very confused. Okay.
Oh,
No,
You
it
fall.
was supposed to be the other way around where I was dangling from his hand kind of
Oh, okay.
situation.
I
Either
think
way,
you said the opposite. If you meant that, I'm fine to
pretty sure I said I went up to him and I raised him up
in the
and then I
edit.
grabbed his hand. It's in recording, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good to say that he was holding you.
And he drops, like when he
Ooh,
lets go of my
awkward.
hand and drops me, I will cast at 5th level. You see, as he's falling to the ground, he bites onto the end of his thumb and blows as clouds from his waist begin to extend, and he lands on the back of a spirit guardian as I cast spiritual guardian.
Oh,
Holy shit! What is it? Give it to us.
So he does it. He does the blow into his stomach. He kind of inflates for a bit, and out from his stomach lands next to him, and he lands on the back of one of them. Two of the, you remember in James and the Giant Peach, the fucking rhino in the clouds? It's just big cloud rhinos with fucking lightning bolt.
God.
Like
So you get to have
Horns.
2 spiritual guardians when you cast it. at
it
fifth level?
says
Oh, shit.
spirits in the thing. I'm assuming it meant like a bunch of like wispy
Mhm.
whatevers, but for me it's just 2 big rhinos.
Yeah.
Cool.
And he lands on the back of them, and he just the other guys aren't affected by this, but anyone who gets close to him within a 15-foot radius is slowed, and they deal radiant damage when they attack or whatever. So
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
they must
Kyle.
make a wisdom saving throw when they enter the space
Okay.
or take the damage.
Gareth was like on the tree, right?
He was floating. I understand. Yes.
He was like on the tree, and he was holding a branch.
Yeah, he would have been
Like,
holding. Like I said earlier, I also said
No, I
this. This is
thought
on
so
recording.
too. I thought so too. I was
He
like,
was in the
he's
canopy.
definitely-
He
he's
grabbed his sword
definitely-
with his
yeah.
free hand. So
Yeah.
technically,
No, he was holding on. He was like, he basically set up. I
I don't think this is related to my regular spells because it's my natural thing. I don't think it's a. I'll see if it's concentration in the description of it. You
I
did?
checked it. I was like, I think it's concentration.
For mingle with the wind.
Oh, for mingle with wind. I don't know what the hell
Yeah,
that is.
it's a thing that he gets
That's
as
the
an
racial
air
one,
genasi.
right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is still
Yeah, it probably is a
concentration because remember when you dropped
Okay.
Alandi in the first
I'm
episode?
under him with 2 big ass rhinos, so he
no.
can fall
He
onto
was
this
holding.
rhino if he gets a
He was
good
holding
roll.
onto a thing. It's fine.
No, it's fine.
Or
If
you
Tyler
both
wants to
fell
really
onto
play it out.
rhinos.
No, because
well, hear me out. He might want to drop on the other rhino.
That's what I'm
'cause that
saying.
sounds badass.
That actually
give
be
me
cute.
that acrobatics
I
roll
think
for my
you
baby.
shout at him and
Yeah.
say, "Drop down," and you
Because
both
we had already set
fall
this
onto
up.
these
I
spirit
think
rhinos.
this is a bit more planned out than it would
Yeah.
seem. So yeah, and he would drop down right beside me on the other rhino, and we've created a 15-foot
Badass.
space
Hell
underneath
yeah.
that tree area where we're at,
Mhm.
where we're kind of all hiding generally. And so if they come within that space, they'll get
Yeah.
fucked up by these rhinos.
Cool. Is that it?
Let's see. Can I do one more thing? I can do probably a bonus action. Give me a bonus action. Yes, and this is about to get so much cooler. Bonus
summoned
action.
ghost rhinos.
As he
That's
lands
already
on this
pretty
thing,
fucking-
Gareth lands beside him and then comes sweeping out from the rhinos the war fan he made once before out of clouds and lightning as he casts spiritual weapon at 5th level.
Oh, let's go.
All right.
And it crackles with way more energy. It looks more menacing. And it's just this big display of just like stormy wind and fucking.
Oh my
Mhm.
god, let's go.
Hell
and we're
yeah.
just eyeing those skeletons down like fuck around and find out.
All right. Alandi.
The giant is still like in the back of this like cluster, right?
Yeah. So the way I picture it, once they saw, because all
Yes.
of them are in a group.
Mhm.
I should say all of like Bon and all of them are in
Mhm.
one group.
Mhm.
So I think what we're looking at is the giant with one of the smaller ones right in front and the
Mhm.
other 2 beside
Like
that. So like
flanking.
shielding one direction.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know
If
you
they're
said you're
within
not in that
space,
group,
then-
right?
Yes. So that was my question: is if I would be able to, would I already be in a good position? / could I move to a good? I want to be in a like, not.
You want to
full-
sneak attack the big guy.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Yes, you definitely can.
Okay.
You having stated that you're not going with the rest of the group is good
Mhm.
enough for me.
Okay.
You can absolutely do that,
Then
assuming you can hit him.
Yeah, then I'm going to come. I'm going to summon. These are things that you guys didn't see.
come.
That
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come.
Oh my god, I'm gonna come.
I knew this forest smelled gross. He's going to
Oh my
summon
God.
his 2 new swords. because y'all haven't seen them except in crossbow form, to radiant swords. That
Hell yeah,
inflict
matching
both
my energy.
at
I love
the-
this.
At the giant.
Let's
Okay.
go.
So I'm going to, if either of them hit, so I'm assuming once I throw the first one, the second one is not going to be from sneak anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one, it's going to be 15 plus 6 to hit, so 21.
Definitely.
21.
Okay.
Did you roll thrice?
Yes, because I have elven accuracy. Anytime I have
Ooh.
advantage, I get to roll a third time.
That's
Holy
cool. Hell
shit.
yeah.
It is a
Love that.
really good fucking.
Damn.
That's dope.
That's great.
Let's go.
Bro, we're ready to pop off. They don't know our training arc
Oh,
we just
yeah.
Well,
had in
this
space.
is we
dude.
haven't. I wanted to do some just good old fashioned D&D combat
course,
because
of
we
course.
haven't seen what your characters can do
Uh-huh.
since you've leveled up so much. Because
Sorry,
we've been
Blood Moon was a bit of a
wrapped in
letdown.
so much character
Mhm.
drama.
Yeah, the most combat we've done, I did with a different character.
Yeah, I tied people up Looney Tune style.
The
and-
knuckle.
and tried to stop terrorism. That's all I did.
Carveth
Okay.
stabbed someone.
So,
All right, how much damage you doing?
oh wait, shit! I forgot to even. Are you ever a rogue and forget to include your sneak attack damage?
That sucks.
Fuck me! Holy shit! Sneak attack is scary.
Yes, it
Sneak
is.
attack is
It really-
scary.
Sneak,
It really
sneak
do be
attack
scary.
will fuck people up.
14. Another fucking 6. That's 20. 22.
Jesus Christ.
24.
Math.
26.
Thank goodness this guy's a giant, so he actually has
Yeah,
health.
fucking
26?
sneak attack's up to 5d6 now. So
Oh,
that is
I just
26
picture-
radiant
I just
damage.
picture when Levi starts fucking up
Oh,
the
radiant.
And he has to
Exactly.
make a wisdom save.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
So
talking about when
you-
he's fucking up the Beast
you
Titan?
throw
Mhm.
this radiant sword at him and it connects, dealing a good chunk of damage, and this draws its attention to you, and
It's fair.
now they all see you. He has to roll a save for what?
He has to roll a wisdom save because basically, so I have one more throw to make, and I'll just make it just in case.
So
Or
yeah, well,
the other one's
well,
not.
let's do the other thing first.
Okay,
What's the
okay.
wisdom?
So it's a wisdom because whenever I infuse the radiant ones, they basically go off like a flashbang on whoever I hit, and they're blind for a turn if they fail to
Yes.
win.
Oh, shit.
dude.
So
I love that.
17, I assume, saves.
It'd be. I think so because it's charisma, so it's 4 plus 8 plus what's our proficiency? 3. Yeah, so the save was 15. So yes, he
Okay.
saves.
So he saves, and you go to throw your second dagger, but now the third skeleton is going to use its reaction to impose disadvantage.
Yes, fair. All right, so the first roll is a 17, not plus anything, but just 17. Second roll is a 5, so plus 6, so 11.
11 does not hit,
Okay, that's fair.
but none of them can react anymore this round of combat.
Let's go.
Well, I guess the big guy could, but I don't have a reaction thing for him.
Mhm.
Sup, big boy?
Yeah. So you deal a good chunk of damage, and now they are alerted to your presence. Up next unless you have another thing.
He just gestures, bring it on, because he's an asshole.
All right. Yeah. Well, no, for sure. That tracks for me. Up next is one of the skeletons, the one who has not been, or one of the two who's not been attacked yet.
Mhm.
They are going to put up their short sword.
They're gonna put up their
And-
dukes.
They're going to put up their short sword.
Digga, 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 digga.
And in that hand, pull out
put 'em up.
a short crossbow,
Oh,
a small
shit.
crossbow, and attempt to shoot at let's see who hit him. No,
I hit the big guy.
who hit the small guy?
You said that they-
Jamiroquai.
Jamiroquai did.
Yeah.
Hey.
Jamiroquai did.
Did
He's
he
going
start-
to
He was in front of me, you said, yeah?
in front of you. Like they're still on the path. They haven't approached any
Oh,
of you
okay.
yet.
I was just making sure.
No, sorry. Jamiroquai attacked him. He's not gonna take. He's gonna keep his short sword out and
Mhm.
attempt to swipe at Jamiroquai.
Mhm.
Oh my god, that's a nat 20. I'm sorry, Jamiroquai.
Oh shit! Not Jamiroquai.
Jamiroquai.
goddamn.
God.
I know.
It's okay. I'll go help him out.
So
Protect
he
his head. These
swipes
people are weird about
and
that.
slashes across Jamiroquai's
Goddamn.
arm, dealing. Let's see how much is that.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful. That's fine. Only dealing 3 damage.
Oh, thank God. With the nat 20.
Oh, no, sorry, I forgot to double it.
Oh,
I'm
God
an
damn
idiot.
it.
How dare you?
Double it and give it to the next person.
6 damage.
Yeah,
No, it
double it
doesn't.
and give it to the next person.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
double again.
That's all Jamiroquai has to
Funny.
say, and he will take no
Um,
damage.
So that's his turn. Up next is the other small skeleton who's going to attempt to do the same thing to Jamiroquai.
Oh God.
Oh God, that's a 19, almost.
Oh
a
my
19.
God. Jesus Christ.
These guys are.
That
They also
is-
came to play.
6 damage.
They fucked
as
around.
well.
We're about to find out.
Are they attacking? I missed how they're attacking. Are they running up and swinging on them? Or are they...
Short
No,
swords.
Jamiroquai approached them and stabbed
Yeah,
them.
he
with
jumped out of
daggers.
Well, I
their
was just
range.
making sure
They're
they were
swiping at
melee
him.
now. Okay.
Yes. And then also on that same initiative turn is the giant,
Oh my God.
who I think is going to, let's see. So it is going to turn to Alandi, who had just done a lot of damage to it,
Mhm.
and it is going to use its ranged attack weapon to throw a rock at you. but it's a big rock. It pulls
It's a
out a
boulder.
good,
I
like
Like a
he's a
boulder.
giant. So to you, this is like a small boulder, but to
Oh my
him, it's
God.
just like a cabbage ball is kind of what I'm picturing.
Oh my God.
Alandi's about
So-
to smooth criminal dodges.
It's gonna turn and throw this at Alandi. That's a 19 to hit.
Oh my God.
That may hit.
May hit.
That hits.
Okay.
I'm gonna use
Uncanny
the
dodge.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. To have the damage, right?
Yee. It costs my reaction for the turn, so I won't be able to do any kind of other kind of reaction bullshit. But
So that is. Oh God, this is a good roll. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
that's okay.
38 damage.
What
That
the
halved?
fuck?
No, have that.
Oh
Okay.
shit. Oh my
Oh,
God.
Oh my God! I was
Granted,
about to say,
I almost,
hold on.
I will say, I almost max rolled in the defense.
Oh, listen.
That doesn't
he
make
didn't
it
even
feel
out-damage
better.
me. This is
That doesn't
barely a
make it
fight.
feel-
I'm golden.
That's
Y'all
scary
are level
shit.
10, and
Tyler
Elizabeth
said
is
he's
level
turning up the
11.
heat, boys.
I ain't afraid of no
Yeah.
He's
ghosts.
turning. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
That was an almost max roll. So
Yeah.
Holy shit.
yeah. So that, how much damage was that? 30. I mean, 16.
17.
No.
right? No.
What did I say?
more.
38.
38.
That's 16.
Also, remember, I don't know if you boys remember, but
Nope.
y'all have bardic
That's
inspiration.
19. Math is hard.
Did
Sorry,
we not
guys.
use that?
I don't know if y'all used
No,
your
y'all haven't
bardic.
used it
Oh,
yet.
okay.
No, yeah, I don't. For attack rolls and saving throws, y'all can be using bardic inspiration. Y'all both.
Okay,
have.
Cool,
sweet.
cool beans.
All right.
So
Just
D8.
once.
So
One
Just
up
once.
Yep.
next.
Okay. The last
Oh,
skeleton.
it says for 10
Up next
minutes.
in the
Never
order
mind.
is the
Sorry,
last-
boys. You don't
Oh,
have it no more.
Sorry. Up next is Gareth,
Gareth.
who is
yeah.
on a
Spirit rhino.
a stallion rhino.
Mhm.
Man, I don't. What would Gareth do? I wasn't prepared for him to be on atop a rhino.
He has a sword. I think a short sword
Yeah.
is the only
He
weapon
has
I
a
know
sword.
he's got.
I think so. If he rides the rhino into, like, if he approaches them,
If he-
will that?
I
how does
think
that
we have
work
to
with
move
the-
as a unit because of my. You
Mhm.
feel so like on
I
my
think-
turn he would be
yeah.
able to move with the rhino, but if he wants to hop down because
He
the
can
cool
also
moment's
ready.
over and go charge.
I think he's going to ready and act on your turn.
Yes, okay,
and you can both
beautiful,
act.
beautiful,
Awesome,
Love
and
that.
that's beautiful. I love the romantic synergy. between
exactly.
I love it.
It's
And
I
to
love
show
it.
him what I've been
so
doing
good.
in space.
The third skeleton, who has not acted yet, is also going to attempt to slash at Jamiroquai.
Jesus
Jamiroquai,
Christ.
a little
no
beaten,
cream corn. No.
but he does not hit.
Okay, thank God.
Back to the top of the order is Carveth.
Okay, so I'm going to bonus action Shadow Step next to Jamiroquai. I will get advantage on my first melee attack for that. So I'm gonna.
How does Shadow Step work exactly?
When you are in dim light or darkness, as a bonus action, you can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space.
Does that space also have to be in dim light or darkness? Because
that is
they are
also
all
in
on
dim
the
light.
main path.
Oh, that is also
So
in
I
dim
think
light
you
or
could
darkness.
teleport next to the path and step out into.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll do that, yeah. I think I still get
Can you teleport
advantage
into the
on...
shadow of my aviators?
No. I can teleport into the shadow of your soul.
I don't. I guess you, like, if we're talking real world physics,
Mhm.
could probably teleport into one of their shadows. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna say that
No,
they don't
yeah.
have a
Well,
real
okay,
shadow
no,
like
this,
that.
this
for
is
them.
better. This is better. I'm gonna teleport to the closest shadow and then
Wait.
basically like spring out into the opening
Okay.
Weren't-
and like pop, like just like
Yeah.
kind of,
Bob
yeah.
and Kyle?
I was gonna say you could have probably done it. Weren't they riding beasts that weren't necessarily, or are the beasts also skeleton beasts?
I don't think they were.
They're
on
not riding
beasts.
There's no
anything?
beasts.
Yeah.
I thought
There's
you
a
said
giant
they were
and three
riding on the
skeletons.
backs of stuff.
No, I don't
You're
think
on a
so.
rhino.
You are.
Oh yeah, true. You right.
You're
I
on a
never
beast,
lied.
and it's a glowing beast.
Yeah, and I'll kind of post
Gonna
up.
pop.
So pop. Let's
Pop
go.
pop, magnitude
Pop,
ass
pop.
bitch.
Magnitude
go.
ass bitch.
So the first one gets advantage.
Who are you attacking? Are you attacking?
We'll
the one
attack
that's
the
already
one
been
that's
attacked or one of the
damaged.
other ones?
The one that's been
Okay.
damaged. Yep.
Cool.
So, second roll, 15 plus 9, so 24.
24 definitely hits.
Okay, 1d8 plus 4, 2 plus 5 is 7. No wait,
All right.
yeah. 1d8 plus 5. Yep.
Okay.
Second attack. This one's without
Same guy?
advantage. Yeah, same guy. 21.
Definitely.
That's 9.
These guys are a lot less intimidating than the
Yeah,
other guy.
9.
What'd you say? 9 damage?
Yep.
You
then- Oh, yeah.
you hit this skeleton and he crumbles to the ground making a fun xylophone sound,
Yes.
which I will add in post.
Yes. I'd like to imagine that he like knocked out both of the like femurs, and then on the
Oh,
way
yeah,
down
love
of him
that.
collapsing, like spins around and smashes the like skull across. Like,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
and then we'll do. Well, I used my
Flurry of
bonus action.
blows.
I used
Oh,
my
you
bonus
did?
action, so
Yeah.
I don't think I can do flurry.
Up next is Jamiroquai, who
Begins
is
to weep.
yeah, who it kind of takes a beat having watched you just avenge
Yeah.
him on one,
Yeah.
and that kind of inspires him where for a moment he considers fleeing and running away as his character previously would have, but being around people like you three and Gareth, he feels inspired to fight on and continue, and he's going to make a good hefty swing at the next skeleton in front of him.
Let's go.
Ooh, good roll. Yeah, he swings on this skeleton and connects and deals a good 6 damage to one of them.
Let's go. Pull up.
Apollo.
Pull
Up
up.
next is Bon and Gareth.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I think I kind of like look to him again. We're having this like rekindling, reconnecting moment in this like fantastical battle, and I just give him a nod, and
I
we
can't
go
wait to
riding.
draw the two of you on rhinos.
And we go riding forward, and I don't personally attack, but as we're riding forward, I'm moving the fan with me, and I want to
Yeah.
take a sweeping strike at any of the remaining small boys as we're going
Okay.
into that area. And they
There is
all
one that has been attacked and one that has not been attacked
okay.
yet.
So everyone in that area has to make a wisdom saving throw first,
Oh shit.
as the rhinos.
Well,
come
all of the
harassing.
enemies or everyone?
all the enemies.
Oh, okay.
I distinguished
Okay,
it
yeah.
with
Yeah.
my
Yeah, yeah.
spell just for that.
Sorry, I thought it was
figured,
something.
but no, he
Also-
reacted. I was like, wait.
No,
Um,
they need
So
to
what's
make a
happening
wisdom-
first?
That
Wisdom
would happen
saves
first. The
first?
rhinos riding through, so
Cool.
that's why I wanted to do that off top.
All right.
And they are going to give me a wisdom
They
saving
both
throw.
the two skeletons fail. Let me check the big guy. Yeah, they all three fail.
Amazing. So as we come riding through, the rhinos are just kind of like tearing their horns, kind of scooping out,
Yeah.
and they take 5d8 radiant damage.
Woo! All of them?
Yeah,
Holy
everybody
shit.
within that 15 feet of the rhinos.
All right. Well, I have a feeling
Here come the pain,
I know what's about to happen.
and so they're doing that.
Well,
Oh
go
my
ahead and roll that
God.
damage.
21.
Yeah, the rhinos pummel through and ride clean through the two smaller skeletons, sending each of them to dust.
It's like a
Bones.
fucking bowling
Bones,
alley.
Yeah.
like confetti. And then as that happens,
Alani
I kind
goes,
of
"You
signal.
right."
The giant skeleton
Yes.
is hit by this, and he kind of like stumbles back and like comes to a knee and attempts to stand back up
So
as
I'm teeing up Gareth with these next
Okay.
few actions. So the fan comes sweeping in as those skeletons kind of get caught in the wind of the fan. So as the light kind of bursts in them as those rhinos come riding through, the fan comes sweeping in through the dust, picking up the old bones and collides with the side of the face of the giant skeleton.
okay.
And he's going to, I don't know if he has to.
Well,
what's
have
the
to roll
roll
to
for
hit.
that? Yeah.
Mine is
see.
scary.
Yeah, that's
Those
a 17
rhinos-
plus 7, so that's 24.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow.
Definitely
and,
hits.
and the fan comes colliding with his face for 2d8 plus 3 of just
Okay.
Let's go.
force damage, and that's 14. Like as it just collides
14
with his
damage?
face, setting it up, and then I hold out for my actual action this fucking time. Now all this stuff wasn't my action. I didn't cast
Yeah, your
anything with
movement
that.
and your bonus
And
action.
he rips from his chest his holy symbol, the frozen perfect raindrop with the iridescent colors that he's had since the beginning, and he's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And a blast of like this intense radiant energy goes off as he just uses channel divinity to turn undead. He has to make a wisdom saving
shit.
throw.
Okay.
Let's go.
A wisdom
also,
saving throw.
also the giant. If the giant is undead,
Yeah, he's
the only
left.
one still.
That's what I
alive.
pimp smacked
Oh,
on the
got
fan.
it.
I told him to get the fuck out of here. But
Yeah.
if he
Got it.
does get affected by this, then Garrett is set up for a sick killing blow.
All right. You cast Turn the Undead.
Yeah, I channel divinity, and as I do that,
It
you just
rolls
see-
a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
It is unaffected.
Let's
Let's
go.
see.
Holy
Let's see.
shit.
They don't have anything on a save for it though. That's so fucking crazy.
That's wild.
This
Oh.
you do
He
this,
just, like,
and it
laughs
is.
in my
It looks at
face.
you enraged.
Mhm.
It is furious at this.
Oh shit!
Give us your best like rage like scream.
give us
like,
a skeleton.
yeah,
scream.
like a
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's fucked up. I don't want to hear that
Yeah.
ever.
It unleashes this blood curdling
yeah.
curdle sound. I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
think of a
I think
better
as
word
he
for
does
that.
that, like
Yeah.
almost the like darkness from him is making my energy fade back that I was trying to use
Yeah.
to channel it away.
Mm.
And I just kind of look back at Gareth and I'm like, "It's your turn, buddy." And I kind of like
Yeah,
take his hand
I
and lean
think
forward.
so. I
You'll-
think
you'll tag.
you pull these rhinos in and
Mhm.
The hot
obliterate two of the skeletons, and the large
Literally.
skeleton falls to a knee as it is hit by this, and you
Pimp smack him
cast
with the fan.
turn you you hit him with your fan, your blade, and it knocks it back again, and you attempt to cast Turn Undead on this creature, and it looks at you as it gets casted, and it just eyeballs you as nothing happens, and it releases this guttural sound.
Mhm.
And Gareth, who is attempting to approach, is shaken for just a moment as
Mm-mm. I'm inspiring him bardically with my bonus action.
you
You
use the
can
bonus
do it.
action to move.
Oh
to
yeah,
move
you're right.
your,
Damn.
thing.
Shit.
Uh,
My boy, you gotta get your head in the game, man.
Gareth is shaken by this sound just enough that as he attempts to swing his blade at it, he just misses the mark and continues past it with your rhinos.
That's okay.
Um,
And we're just
up next-
encircling him in this 15-foot
Yeah.
sphere of these rhinos. So he's
up
gonna have
next
to
is
make
Alandi.
on his turn. He's gonna have to make another wisdom save.
Cool.
Alandi is going to. The giant thing fell to one knee, right?
Sorry. It fell to that knee as it was hit, and then I'm sorry. I meant to say, as Kyle fails to, or sorry,
Bond,
as
here.
Bond fails to turn the undead. I meant to say it stands as it resists this spell, eyeballs him, and releases that curdling sound.
Okay,
So it is standing again,
got it. Okay, in that case,
and it is towering over all of you.
yes.
The people on rhinos have the best
Yeah.
vantage point, but
Oh no, that's fine.
still.
If it's standing, I'm gonna try to
Yes.
correct that. I'm going to
Hell yeah.
sprint because it's now
Okay.
presumably it stopped facing me to look at Bond. I'm
Yeah.
going to sprint. I'm not expecting sneak attack, obviously, but I'm gonna sprint. And...
Don't you get sneak attack?
Oh no,
if
I do. I meant like advantage.
It's in combat with someone else. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get
Yes.
advantage. I will still
Correct.
get sneak attack, but either way, I'm going summoning my two radiant short swords, and I'm going to slice behind its knees.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Hell
let's go.
yeah!
This is the one that has like meat on it and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
the nasty
like
giant.
it's still mhm.
This
Uh,
one's not quite skeleton. It's like partial skeleton and like
Yeah.
almost zombified. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why he's tougher. He's not.
So
brittle
the first
bones.
one was an 11. I assume that doesn't hit. The second one
not.
was 24.
Ooh.
yeah, that hits.
Oh right.
And
And
you
I'm
get
not
your
going
sneak
to.
attack damage.
I'm
right?
not going to supercharge this one. 2 21 radiant damage.
Holy
Awesome.
shit.
God.
All right.
Slashing at the back of his knee. I don't actually
Yep.
think that would do anything because he's undead, but in his head he's like, it'll make him fall.
Oh yeah. No, I will say you rush up and slash at the back of its knee, and it does fall to that knee in response to your attack. However, it is its turn next.
Yeah, and just to clarify, because his goal is to get the attention drawn to him, he's gonna be like,
Yeah.
Got to keep your eyes on the prize, boy.
It stands, and while you did just hit it, it recognizes the main threat being these rhinos.
Yeah,
I assume that's a concentration spell, right?
Yes.
So it is going to attempt to swing its great club at you, Bond.
Well, it has to make it save first.
Yeah, it has to make a wisdom.
Oh
save.
yeah, safe.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The first thing that happens.
The
Or
wisdom
it's gonna
save
take a
for
fat
the
smack.
rhinos.
For the rhinos
Yes,
still tearing up.
Yeah, no, I didn't supercharge my thing again.
That's a 11.
Oh, shit.
shit.
He about to take fat damage again. 16 radiant damage as the rhinos see him kind of falter to like look for an opening for me, and just one gores him in the ribs, the other one just comes from behind and just kicks him. Just like straight up. They are gang style jumping this.
You do this, and you can see in its eye holes where eyes once were, presumably, it like kind of almost like a bit of fear-based rage fill its face as it stands and attempts to swing its club at you, Bond.
Okay. All right. Does it have disadvantage because he can beat up by the winos?
No.
Oh, okay.
That is
Thought I'd try.
19 to hit.
Oh god. I'm gonna do something actually. So I'm gonna use Sentinel attack.
I actually also have something that I could do.
I
Well,
just
impose-
cry.
To impose some I can impose disadvantage on him.
How?
With cutting words, it says, as a reaction, when a creature makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a damage roll, I can expend one of my bardic inspiration dice to subtract any number of the number of dice.
I assume you have to roll that die and
Yes,
Yeah.
subtract that from its
So,
attack roll.
yeah,
So roll
I'm
to
gonna do that.
19. What do you need to roll?
I'm
What's
trying to
your-
figure out
what's
what
your
dice I need to roll. Yes.
No, you're bardic. You're
No, what's
adding
your
a
AC?
negative with your bardic.
Oh, with my spell DC.
No. You're rolling a bardic inspiration. That's going to be subtracted from the 19.
Oh, it's a D8. Yes,
Oh,
you're right.
It
yeah,
has to be
Yeah, my
lower
bad.
than whatever your AC is.
I was just asking, what's your AC?
My AC is 13.
Okay.
Oh,
so
it's
you have to get
13. Wow, I thought it was
you have
higher
to
than
get
that
a-
for some reason.
6 or higher on the die.
Well,
Did you not?
I got a 4.
Oof.
All right,
Um,
Carveth, what were you
Yes,
gonna do?
I'm gonna do Sentinel attack. So when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature.
Okay.
So I'll take a swipe at it. Does a 14 hit?
Nope. All right,
Oh,
damage to
God.
Bond.
Damn.
I do like how all of your
He's
brothers
literally
are trying
like
to
he
keep
swings
him off of Bond.
your fucking your staff like just glances off his arm as his fucking hammer's just coming down. You see the magic come up for a second and it shatters like glass. It slams
That,
into me.
And it's like
Yeah,
a
it
slow mo
slams-
of like your face.
Yeah, like oh shit! Like he's paying me back
Yeah.
for slapping him in the face with the fan. So it's like
The
poetic
giant
justice.
club slams into your body, inflicting 20 points of damage.
oh my
Oh,
god. Is it gonna knock
20
him off
points
the
of bludgeoning
rhino?
damage, and I need, well, a couple things.
Yeah, what's the
First, I
concentration
need-
roll?
Is it Constitution for a concentration check?
Yes.
I think so.
It's
Concentration.
Constitution, and it's either 10 or half the damage you took. In this case, it's
So
going to be 10 either way.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to make a Constitution save higher,
For 10.
and the DC is 10.
Okay, here we go. Hell yeah, that's 16 plus 2. That's
Let's go.
17,
Yeah,
18.
the spell remains, but now I
Your
want
bones do
a
not.
strength check to make sure you aren't knocked from your
oh my
rhino.
fucking god!
Or a strength save, rather.
That's not looking good, Chief. That's a 10 plus 0.
Oh,
Yeah, you are knocked off of your rhino, and you hit the ground, taking another 2 points of damage.
Oh fuck!
Um,
I'm doing all right,
and
boys. I'm doing all right.
yeah, it is. However, it does get a second great club attack, and
Oh,
it's going to
no.
it's going to see the rhinos still alive and well, and going to attempt to come straight down on you
oh my
again,
god.
like a hammer with its
I'm
club.
gonna spend another bardic dice to try to cut him up once
You
he
already
gives me a roll.
it takes your
You already
reaction.
used your reaction,
Oh shit! You just.
Shit.
Oh no!
and it rolls a 14.
Hey,
And your
Oh my
AC
God.
oh
is
my
13.
god.
Tai
Uh-huh.
you have advantage because he knocked him prone.
Yeah, I'm prone. Oh,
Oh.
no!
So
Let's-
there's a chance he'll crit. Also, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Rolled a
I thought
14
it.
again.
I
rolled
just
a
didn't
14
say it.
again.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even think about it. It rolls a 14 again.
All right. Well, go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage, Tyler.
Yeah,
And
kill
it
Bond.
does
Do it.
it does 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my
Ow.
god.
Still doing all right, boys. Still doing all right.
Yeah. And next is Carveth.
Okay. Can I get in a flank position so I can get some advantage on my attacks? Any
No.
sort of flank? No. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Not anything that would give you advantage. You can get behind him, but I'm not
Yeah.
going to give you advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In combat, you usually have to like make a hide action. Yeah. I know rogues can do it as a bonus action. I'm not sure if monks can. I think they can just.
I
dash.
can as a bonus action. I could like go back into the darkness and like come back out. I guess because I would have that shadow step. But I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Carveth is gonna seeing this giant orc giant
Pummeling
skeleton
me. Absolutely.
just pummeling you
ruining
is
my
gonna
life.
is absolutely
Destroying your
gonna
brother.
go. It's
It's like the
absolutely
Hulk
gonna
and
go
Loki
like
right now.
he's
It is
about
exactly
to go
like that.
like Super Saiyan on this bitch, and he's just gonna smack the shit out of it until it's dead. So let's go 2 attacks.
Okay.
15 plus 9 is 24. Second
That
one
hits.
is 13
Oh, wait, do the
plus
first
9.
one. Just do the first one.
Okay,
One at
sorry.
a time.
Well, okay, the next one was 13 plus 9, so that one also hits. 22.
Yeah. You come up and swing your what were you swinging? Your staff?
My quarterstaff.
Yeah, you come up behind it and swing your staff at it,
Mhm.
almost like delivering a blow of
Mhm.
retribution for your brother
Mhm.
onto this thing, and you connect with its skull as it's hunched over, having just swung its hammer down, and you essentially knock its skeletal head off as it tumbles to the ground.
Let's go.
Hell
Uh,
yeah.
We see in your moment of victory, we see Bond laying on his back, staring up at the sky, trying to
Literally,
maintain
like-
consciousness.
Like doing those slow big blinks like
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Alani
we're out of
doesn't,
combat.
Alani
Bond,
doesn't know how
are you
undead
okay?
works, so he's gonna go around and chop the skulls in half with his radiant whip, and he's
Yeah.
like, I don't want these. I don't know if this is a thing, but I just
Smart.
don't want to fuck with it.
Carveth's gonna
bet you yeah. I mean, yeah, you bet. Listen.
Bun, take it easy. You just got
Oh.
smacked in the. In
Did
the
you see
fucking
that?
head.
He literally
The rhinos were so
I hit him.
cool, like-
No. But
Yeah.
he like that guy remembered what I did to him and did it back to me like tenfold. That was
Oh yeah.
that was pretty cool. I'm in a
Yeah.
lot of pain.
No, I tried
wow.
to keep him off
You
you, and
should-
he did not.
You should
care.
take it easy. Let's go. Let's get off the road for a little bit.
Yeah. Can you find my teeth?
Oh yeah. I'll pick up a couple teeth
I did
for him.
find teeth, but I'm not sure if they're yours or the skeletons. I can't.
Oh.
It's just one big front tooth in his Bond's mouth and all his normal teeth.
I think Gareth comes over and helps to drag you off the road, and you all sort
Thank
of
you.
make your way
Thank you
and
so
hide
much.
in the bushes for a moment to
Yeah.
catch your
I had a
breath.
Tupperware
Yeah. Let's
of-
take a little short rest.
I had a Tupperware
Yeah.
of grits in my pocket and they're fully destroyed. It's just a mess in there.
It looks like blood, like
Yeah,
it's mixed
no,
with the blood. So it's like bloody
yeah, it's like grits
grits.
with like she made a sweet grits with strawberries in it.
Oh my
Like,
god.
Ow.
Alani's looking at the grits, being like, "We can eat around
Alani,
that,
there's
right?
so
Yeah,
much
Carveth
dirt.
will like get a little like finger and like
They're
scoop
really
up some
good.
grits and
They're
like
really
We can
good.
save those, right?"
Put them
I
on the
think
biscuit.
you all sit and recoup.
Mhm.
Some of you snack on your grits really quick to sort of
Short
regain a
rest.
little bit of energy.
Mhm.
And Jamiroquai kind of is on alert, just looking around, and he says, I don't know how much time we're gonna have to sit here. If I mean they were
No.
able to find this. I don't think we're gonna be safe sitting here for very long.
Yeah,
But-
we might be. We
Fit-
don't have time for an hour to chill. You probably
Mm-hmm.
just need to pop a heal on yourself. Or do we have potions?
I'm
You
using
do
my
have potions.
dice.
Someone has potions. I know.
I have zero.
I think you might all have a
potions.
potion.
I
Yeah,
don't
we
think
should
I
have
potions.
all had one
Well,
potion.
Kyle, you're not going to be able to roll your.
I'm
dice.
gonna heal you guys. I was just using my dice for the rest to heal.
Oh no!
up.
That's what Jamirka was saying. Is we don't have time for a short rest
Oh.
because it
Yeah.
takes.
Okay, yeah,
a
sure.
short
Let's
rest
see
is
if
an
I got a
hour.
mass heal word going in here somewhere.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
I'm
I
not
will
hurt.
say I
Yeah.
did not take any damage, so I am
Yeah.
really good.
Carveth, Gareth, and Alandi took 0
Okay.
damage.
So yeah,
So
me
it's
and
Oh no! I
Jameer
did
fine.
get hit
Bond-
by a big rock.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
I'm just-
You did get
Oh,
hit by
yeah.
a big rock.
Yeah, you got smacked.
But
But
either way,
Bond
I'm
and
golden. I'm fine.
Jamiroquai
Here,
took a bit.
So I've got a couple d8s to throw around. How's 3d8 plus 3 sound for you?
Well, I'd rather just drink my healing potion.
Oh, do that then. Well, why are you bringing yourself up? Me and Jamiroquai need heals, so I'm just accounting for.
I'm sorry.
Okay, and he just cast it on himself while he's just shaking his head, ignoring Alandi, and he just puts another hand on Jamiroquai. So let me roll my heals first to see what I get.
Yeah.
Oh, good for me. I got 10 back.
Let's go.
Oh, what kind of healing potions do
He
you
heals
Jamiroquai,
I think you just had standard healing potions.
Okay.
I heal up.
I think you were gifted standard potions a long time ago.
Oh, wow.
Jamiroquai got 13 health back, yeah.
I
Bastard.
got 5 health back from my healing potion.
All right. Any other pains, walk it off. You good.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
a couple-
and you all take a breather, finish your food, and continue your path through the wood.
Bit better.